What's up, y'all? It's Will Productions once again. I never done a video like this before. Today, I'll be talking about my top 6 worst DreamWorks movies I've ever seen in my life. Yes, I have 6 DreamWorks movies that I hate with a burning passion. And it's a good thing that it's 6:40, and it's also a good thing that I woke up early, sorry guys. Yeah, it's 6:40 in the morning. Yeah, it's 6:40 in the morning in my area right now, and I'll be heading to school around like 8 o'clock because I need to be on time at 8 o'clock, so yeah, it's a good thing that I woke up early. So yeah, today I'll be counting down my top 6 worst DreamWorks movies I've ever seen in my life. So, let's go ahead and begin with number 6. Coming at number 6 is Spirit Untamed. Ugh. I never liked this movie. I never liked this movie to begin with. Yeah, I never liked this movie to begin with. So, all the characters are just unlikable, including like Lucky and Abigail is so annoying. I mean, this movie is a sequel to the 2002 animated movie called Spirit Stallion of Cimarron, and it's also based off of the Netflix TV show called Spirit Riding 3, which, this movie is just atrocious. I can handle your opinion, Lucky Paw Films. This is one of Lucky Paw Films' favorite movies of all time. I can handle your opinion, Lucky Paw Films, but to me, I freaking hate this movie. This movie is just bland and boring and atrocious. Now, I have to give credit for, I really like Spirit and the Other Horses, okay? I do have to give credit on Spirit, but the rest of the characters are just bland. Even that villain named Hendrix. Oh my god. He's one of the worst He's one of the worst DreamWorks villains I've ever seen. Like, this movie is just boring, and thank goodness I did not see this movie in theaters. Thank God. Let's begin with number 5. Coming at number 5 is Boss Baby Family Business. This movie is also boring and bland. Oh my god. 2021 is DreamWorks' worst year ever. All the characters are still bland from the first movie, which I'll get to the first movie later. Oh my god, this movie is just so bland and boring and atrocious. I mean, the Boss Baby is still a bland fictional character, and Francis 2.0 is not as bad as Francis from the first movie, but he's still pretty bad, to be honest with you. And I can't forget, the worst character of this movie has to be Tina. Tina has to be one of the worst annoying fictional characters I've ever seen, right next to Drew from Despicable Me 3 and O from Home 2015, which I'll get to Home later. But oh my god, this movie this movie is so atrocious and so bad that I just want to turn this movie up immediately. And I watched this movie online, and I have to say this movie is so boring and bland. I watched 3 episodes of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, the original Powerpuff Girls, and the original Teen Titans to get this movie out of my head. Oh my god. Let's begin with number 4. Coming at number 4 is The Boss Baby, the first movie. Oh, this movie is just so atrocious and so pathetic. I mean, Tim is just a bland kid. I mean, he's just a 7-year-old boy who wants to get rid of his baby brother. Like, grow up, Tim. And this plot is like the exact same plot as Toy Story in the first Secret Life of Pets movie. Like, this movie is so unoriginal. And, the plot is just a ripoff of Toy Story and the first Secret Life of Pets movie. Yeah, it's a ripoff of the first Toy Story movie and the first Secret Life of Pets movie. Ugh. Why do Tim and the Boss Baby become brothers? And I can't forget, the worst character of the first movie has to be Francis. Thank goodness DreamWorks redeemed themselves when they made Captain Underpants the first epic movie. And I forget on Boss Baby Family Business. After they made Boss Baby Family Business, thank goodness DreamWorks redeemed themselves to make the bad guys and Puss in Boots the Last Wish. Excuse me. Yeah, the first Boss Baby movie is a terrible film. I put this movie as my fourth worst DreamWorks movie I've ever seen in my life. Let's begin with number 3. Coming at number 3 is Home. This movie is just mediocre. I mean, it's not bad and it's not atrocious, but it's mediocre. It's an okay movie. I mean, the girl is just a bland character. It's just a bland character. Why would Rihanna, who's in her 30s now, would do a voice of a teenager girl? Why? And the only character I like in this movie is the cat. I do like the cat in this movie. And the villain named Captain Smek, he's one of the weakest villains I've ever seen. And the most annoying character of this movie has to be Oh. Oh. What a lame name for a fictional character, to be honest with you. Oh. What a lame name. Yeah. This movie is just mediocre. I do have to give credit for in this movie the soundtrack. The song that Rihanna sang is Dancing in the Dark. I do have to give credit for it. That song is super catchy. But this movie is just mediocre. And oh my god, this is easily the worst animated movies of 2015. Right next to Fantastic 2015, but Fantastic is even worse than this movie. This movie is just mediocre. But if you like Home, then I can respect your opinion. But to me, I found Home to be mediocre. Mediocre. Sorry, guys. Alright. I don't want to talk anything about this movie. I cannot believe I used to like this movie as a kid, but thank goodness I stick to watch the Powerpuff Girls. So, let's go ahead and begin with number 2. Number 2 is Shrek the Third. Oh my god. This has to be the worst Shreks out of all of them. This is easily the second worst DreamWorks movie I've ever seen in my life. Prince Charming is just, oh my god. Him and Shrek the Third, oh my god. Prince Charming is just not a good character in Shrek the Third. All Prince Charming wants is just to kill Shrek. Like, really? All the characters are ruined, especially Princess Fiona and Shrek and Donkey, the Gingerbread Man, and even Puss in Boots. Yeah, that's what my dad said. This movie is just it's the worst Shreks out of all of them. Stay away from this movie and go watch the first two Shreks instead. They're way better than this. Forever After is an okay movie, but after Shrek Forever After, we got the spin-off series called Puss in Boots. The first Puss in Boots movie was great. Even the sequel called Puss in Boots: Lost Wish is also a good movie. And it saved DreamWorks from Boss Baby Family Business. Yeah, this is easily the worst animated movies of 2007. The best movie of 2007 is Ratatouille. Ratatouille is a way better film than this. Even the Simpsons movie is a better film than this. Yeah. This is easily the worst Shreks out of all of them. And let's get to the number one worst DreamWorks movie I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna try not to rage, guys, because this is easily the number one worst DreamWorks movie I've ever seen. Number one is Shark Tale. What the heck is this movie? The movie is a ripoff of Disney Pixar's Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, which Finding Nemo and Finding Dory are way better films than this. Finding Dory was an emotional movie because Dory reunites with her mom and dad, and that was an emotional part. But this doesn't have emotion. It just lacks emotion. I mean, Oscar is just a bland main character. I mean, Oscar is just so bland. Even that shark who is played by Blackjack. Blackjack, what are you doing in this movie? You were great as Po from the Kung Fu Panda franchise, and you're also good as Bowser from the Super Mario Bros. Movie. This is easily Jack Black's worst performance he has ever did. Ugh. Yeah, stay away from Shark Tale at all costs. This is easily the number one worst DreamWorks movie I've ever seen in my life. And that is all for my top 6 worst DreamWorks movies. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you guys next time, and goodbye.